Hey everyone, Shabby here, and welcome to another episode of the Gibraltar channel. I said my name wrong. Shabby Gamer here, and welcome back to another episode of the Gibraltar Challenge. Right, again we're back for another difficult episode. We've got College 75 in the Rock Cup quarterfinal. It shouldn't be too bad, but then Lincoln and Europa FC once again. So far we've not got a single win. We've got one draw in 4 games against these two. So this is going to be another big one. So since the last saw you, we got a 2-0 win over Gibraltar United with goals from Griggs and Adakwa. And we got a 1-1 draw against Glasses. Another game that we should have won. That's the annoying thing about that. We just dominated the entire game, just could not score the goals. But we should be doing better off. We've got some of the new players we've got in the Youth Academy at the end of the last episode as well are good enough to go straight into the first team. So we'll have a look at those today as well. So without further ado, let's take on College 75, who are in League 2, I believe, aren't they? Yes, they're in the 2nd division. So we should have a nice easy one here for us. Nice easy run. Let's go. And here is the team then we are going to play. We've mixed up a little bit just to keep people happy. Wow, I didn't realise how cool Harvey looked. Right, so first of all we have got Ezquietar in goal still. Then at left back we have got one of our new players, Danny Harvey. Looking pretty good. Played his first game in the previous game. I think he'll take a little bit of time to get used to things, but I think he's a pretty good player. Next up then in the back we've got Ali Omar alongside Jordan Bentley. And then at right back we're going to stick with Andre Patrick Kayubi, who has just been an outstanding player for us this season. He really has. In the 2 centre mid spots we've got the 2 Gibraltarian midfielders of Max Henry, who's been with us since the very beginning, playing alongside Henry Brown, one of the other new players in this year's academy. Looks like a stunning player, doesn't he? 3 attacking midfield spots. So one of the other new players through the academy this year, Joe Handley Sandal, 15-year-old, plays alongside Juan Ortega, who's unhappy about the lack of playing time, so he gets to start today's game. Alongside Griggs, of course, we got from Red Imps in the summer. And then up front, we're going to be going with another one of the new players from the academy, John Birch, who I think is good. I think. The hell was that? Anyway, I think he's good because he's got the right stats in the right place, and the coach thinks he's okay. So let's give him a go. It should be an easy game. We're playing against a amateur team who are in the 2nd division, so we should be okay. We should win this quite easily, to be honest with you. But stranger things have happened. If you just saw the end of the last episode, we played... Who did we play in the last round? We played another team in the last round who was in the 2nd division. And we put out a pretty strong team in that game, actually. And we had to rely on penalty kicks to get us through. So if we win this, we'll go through to the semi-finals of the Rock Cup as well, which is pretty big for us. If we can avoid the other big teams, that'd be fantastic. And who knows, we could get into Europe by winning the Rock Cup, which would be massive for us. Really big. Anyway, let's try and get a lot of these changes in when we can. We should dominate this game, to be honest with you. And we've got a free kick to be taken by Henry. Oh, he's curved it just wide. I don't know why the other guy isn't taking them now, to be honest with you, because he's got much better free kicks. Probably need to change the settings, don't I, really? Henry again, but another free kick. And again, just wide. The other guy's got 15 free kicks. I don't know why he's not taking them. They're nervous. Which is not good. Get the early goal. So we need just an early goal just to settle things down a bit. That'd be nice. Henry again with a free kick. And this time clipping the bar. So all we're getting is just Henry free kicks over and over again. Where he's just gradually missing over time. Is that not going to be half? That's only half time? Wow. That's pretty poor, actually. I'm not happy with that. 13 shots. 4 on target. That's not good, is it? It's not good at all. Grab the goal, come on. Grab the goal. We've got 13 shots. We've got to make 1 pay. I've also got Berto on the bench, who's not played for us yet. The young Spanish striker. We'll take his ball in. It's in! It's Joe Handley Sandal's first goal for the club. Oh, thank God for that. I was getting a little bit nervous there for a moment after a tricky first half. It looked like a bit of a mess there in the middle. It was Ortega's cross. I think he headed it. The keeper saved it, but it was only palmed right in front of him once again for the goal. And Handley Sandal Gets his first goal for the club and makes it 1-0 to us in this game as well. Good. What do we want to do now then? What do we want to do? I want to go to tactics. I'm going to change things up a little bit. I'm going to really annoy myself by going asymmetrical because I just want to mess around with things a bit. That's the second goal. Second goal's been scored. It's an own goal. We'll have a look. We will get there in a second, honestly. Let's undo that actually. I'm going to play Berto in place of Sandow because Sandow's going to play the next game. Let's bring Berto on as well. We apparently can play this position. Right. Double substitution. And they've scored now as well. Wow, okay. So while we're making that double substitution, there's been 2 goals. One for us and one for them. Don't know why they've scored. That's a bit of a worry. Wood. That defence was shocking. And the goalkeeper again. I really thought we had a cracking goalkeeper, you know. I really was so happy when we got him from the Barcelona Academy. I can see why Barcelona released him now because he's just no good. Right, shouts. Demand more. It's good they're focused. If they score an equaliser here, I don't know what. I don't know if I can handle it if they score an equaliser. I really don't. Good tackle. Kayubi, and then the big ball forward. Birch locks on. Will he get his first goal for the club? No, he won't. He had an opportunity like that in the previous game as well. 1-on-1 and just couldn't quite put it in the back of the net. Brown then with the corner kick. To middle it goes. Is that a penalty? No. It's a handball on our side. Another highlight though straight away. Just quite worrying. Because they've got the ball again. Come on guys, get that ball back. Right, nice, good. Come on mate, you just stood there doing bugger all there for a second. Right, Henry. Where's the movement? Where's the movement? Pass and move. I know you're winning. There we go. Henry goes for the big direct ball over the top and there's nobody there. What on earth was he after there? I've got no idea. Oh, their player's gone. Oh, that is unfortunate. That is a real dirty, dirty move that was. But in fairness, I'm going to take it. I mean, their player went down injured. Look, he lost the ball and then collapsed the ground. And then Brown just nipped in and hammered it into the back of net for his first ever goal for the club as well. And now we're not finished yet. Ortega. Oh, good. There we go. And it's Good's first ever goal for the club as well, I think. Yes. Nice. Good gets his first goal for the club, and that's 3 players in this game now. I've got their first ever goal for the club, which is fantastic. Get them all off the mark. I mean, it was quite a simple one, don't get me wrong, but 4-1. I'll settle for that. Yep, we know it's onside. Well done. 25 shots, though. 4 goals from 25 shots is better than it was. But still not what I want. I want more than that. We might get more than that as well, actually. Henry. It's chested clear. And actually, no. Maybe we're going to have to defend an attack here as Wood brings the ball forward. Forward. Navarro plays it into Wood again. Good save this time by the keeper. First time for everything, eh? It looks like that might be enough then. So that's a good way to start. 4-1 victory. I mean, some of these players will play in the next 2 games. Not all of them. Most of them won't actually, but I just wanted to mix and match, give a few players an opportunity to show what they can do. And the players who have scored goals have proven themselves quite good here. And there we go. There we freaking go. 26 shots, 11 on target, 64% possession, and a 4-1 victory. It takes us through to the semi-finals of the Rock Cup. Very pleased with your performance. Well done. Right, I believe then our next game is against Lincoln Red Imps. Bring it on! And here we go then against Red Imps. Of course, we got a draw against Red Imps last time. Who knows what we can do this time? We've got a better team this time. So we're stuck with Edziaka in goal, QB and Harvey at wing backs. Duo comes back in. fresh off of his first 2 caps for Gibraltar. How did they get on anyway? They got a 4-1 win over San Marino, 2 goals for Matthew Good. Good. And a 0-0 draw against the Faroe Islands, which is nice. So yeah, he's in alongside Maxime Bonnet, who's had a pretty good season for us so far. Actually been pretty solid. In the CDM spot then, Jean Jules will stay. Playing just in front of him is going to be the duo of Henry Brown, of course fresh through our academy, playing alongside Neil Weaver, who's having a pretty good time in training. He's got 2 caps for Gibraltar as well. That's nice. Trentin comes in at left winger. I don't think he's the best player we've got in this position, but he seems to always score goals. Good, you can't really drop him after the week. He's had 2 caps, 2 goals for Gibraltar. And then we're sticking with Adwaka up front. So hopefully we can do something here. Recent form, okay. They're 8th in the recent form table. That's pretty weird for them, isn't it? Let's go for it. Let's freaking go for it. They've of course got Scott Kelvin too. This is a professional team against our semi-pro team, so they should be better, really trained. But who knows? We can pull this off. Hopefully, we got a draw against them last time. It'd be lovely to get a victory against one of these 2 teams. Of course, we've got Europa FC after this game as well, and we have got a corner. Wheeler, get in the back of the net. There we go. 3-3. 3rd goal of the season for Neil Wheeler from Henry Brown's corner kick, and we lead 1-0 after 12 minutes. This is how we start to get some points. I mean, I still don't think we're going to get European football this season. I just think we're too far away from that 4th place spot unless we can win the Rock Cup, where we have also drawn Red Imps in the semi-finals. Duo, it's 2-0. Oh my god. Holy crap. I mean, I know we made a lot of transfers in the summer, and I was surprised how poor it all worked. But to be honest, maybe they're starting to bond now. And the introduction of Brown, Harvey, is pretty good. Of course, we've got a couple of other youngsters. Duo, great header clear. Oh, they poked one in. Donashi. Well, it's an entertaining first 20 minutes, 3 goals. We still lead, don't get me wrong, but that extra little bit of... Actually, a little bit of a gap we had has disappeared. Here comes Brown. There's Wheeler. Big ball forward into Good, who does keep it in. Fresh off his amazing first caps for Gibraltar, which is nice. That's of course part of this is a club and country challenge, so we're trying to improve the nation as well. So we've really helped the nation. We've had quite a few new capped players this week. Oh, I thought it was in. I really thought that was in then. So Brown's got 2 assists so far, and Brown and Wheeler in those 2 centre mid spots are dominating the game, which is fantastic. Right. Well, we've got Fro in the attacking position. Harvey. Jean-Jules back to Harvey. Back to Jean-Jules. It's a great tackle. Brown is there. Oh, nice. Good ball to Jean-Jules. There's Trentin. Adakwa! He scored his 8th goal of the season. Get in. He had such a bad start, but all of a sudden he's started to knock goals in now. He's delighted. I'm delighted as well. His 8th goal of the season. Adakwa. It was a good goal. It was good anticipation. Sort of looked where the ball was going to bounce clear, and that puts us 3-1 up. This could be a massive win for us if we can hold on to this. I'm not going to get too far ahead of myself because there's quite a lot of chance we could lose this still. Duo, good header clear. Of course, Fresh. I think he's one of the best players Gibraltar's got. Duo, I say, as he gets absolutely lobbed, and we can see the second. Donashi again. Come on. So he did such a good clearance ahead, and then he let that one go over his head. And Donashi was behind him and put it into the back of the net. That makes it 3-2. Oh, another highlight just before half time. Is it going to be 3-3 before half time, or can we make it 4-2? That'd be great. Wheeler, great first touch. Plays it out wide to Good. Ugh, what is that all about? Duo cuts it out though. Ball comes back to Wheeler. I don't like the way there's such a kick clash between these two. That happened last time, didn't it, as well? The game doesn't see this as a kick clash for some reason. Brown. What is this back play? Come on, get the ball forward. Harvey. Jean-Jules as Brown. Back to Jean-Jules. Back to Brown. There's Harvey. Don't lose it back here, guys. I know you messed around with it a lot now. Right, Wheeler has a bit of space to move into now. Oh my god, Neil Wheeler. Neil freaking Wheeler, 4-2. Wow, how many goals this first half going to have? Neil Wheeler gets his second of the game. Wow, this team has been they're coming into it a lot now. And Neil Wheeler, it's just the confidence after all getting their first caps for the nation. All of a sudden, they've come out all so confident. Wheeler with 2 goals. Duo with a goal as well. Good, obviously fresh off of his cursed cap, and players like Brown and people like that are looking to. Again, they've only had 2 shots, 2 on target, and 2 goals. So, although they've scored twice, we're actually dominating the game, really. I mean, I know we're winning 4-2. Like, we're dominating it more than it even looks. Right, so let's keep going then. Harvey. Right, so yeah, the likes of Brown and Harvey are now going to be trying to push themselves into the national side. Jean-Jules, Brown. Redim's going through like a really difficult time because they did say their form-wise they were 8th in the league form-wise. There's only like 10 teams in the league, 10 or 11. So for their form to be so low is pretty weird, actually. I think they're making some substitutes, but I don't know what we have because I really went all out on the bench. Jean-Jules into Wheeler, who's on a hat-trick now. Jean-Jules is Brown. Here's Wheeler. Back to Brown. Jean-Jules picks it back up again, though, and he's lost it. Just sloppy pass in there, and all of a sudden there's a counter-attack on. Oh, what a tackle. What a save. Oh, thank God for that. Thank God for that. Right, what can we do? Let's go into this screen for looking for substitutes. There's not a lot we can do, is there, really? I'm thinking Fidalgo can come on. Apart from that, there's just Moreno for Trentin. Let's do that as well, then. See, both of these players are not really best suited to these positions. That's the only thing. Just a bit of fresh legs, though. A different way of thinking of things. Trentin's normally done very well this season. Been very very good in all the games he's played. At Dark was... Oh, yeah, he scored a goal, didn't he? Don't matter, don't matter. Just hold the game off. Just slow it down. Let the time run out. This would be a massive, massive win for us if we pull this off. Huge win. And we're on the attack again. Wheeler was on a hat-trick. Back to Brown. Brings the ball forward into Wheeler. Oh, he went for the shot. Of course, he's on a hat-trick, but just wide. I think we might pull this off, you know. I think we might just pull this off. I don't know why I did that concentrate, because I've done that a few times before and it never seems to work. Duo good. Bit of defensive work. Great clearance. The ball comes straight back towards the goal, and there's a hat-trick for Donashi. Oh, Nelly. Okay. Overwhelmed. Crap. Brown. Oh! 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 What else do I have I can do here? I can bring Fidalgo back. So play without a strike or just play with an advanced number 9, whatever it's called. And let's bring on Henry for Wheeler, who's injured. Some more fresh legs in the middle of the pitch. Just got to hold on now for this next 6 minutes. Hold on to get all 3 points. Don't let him steal a point. Don't let him steal that point. Come on. Come on, don't let him do it. No. Oh. Oh, just wide. This would be massive if we can do this. Very defensive. I think we're going to pull it off, you know. I think we're going to pull it off. Henry blistering through the middle. There's good. Ball into the middle. It's too far for Moreno. They're making a substitution with 10 seconds left, which just seems a bit pointless. Yes! Gideon, 3 points against Lincoln Red Imps. Oh, wow. That was an amazing, amazing game. A 4-3 win. Oh, we just about held on. And that is huge for us. It gets us some more points. Puts us only 7 points away from 4th spot, actually. Red Imps were top. That was only their 2nd loss of the season. The other one was away at Gibraltar United. So far, they've beaten us once. No, they haven't beaten us, Red Imps. We got a draw, and we got a win. Are you sure we didn't beat us? We've played them 3 times, haven't we? I don't know. I ain't going to ask. So that's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Chances of stealing that 4th place, slim, but only 7 points. You never know. You never know. Right, let's continue on. Europa FC awaits. Can we make it 2 for 2? Here we go. Then we're going to stick with the same team that got the victory in the previous game against Red Imps. Why not, eh? I know they made one change, sorry. I brought in Moreno to start off in place of Trenton. That's the only change we have made. Liam Walker's back for them. They've got Debar, who's very, very good. Apart from that, let's just see what we can do, I suppose. Thinking about it right, it's tricky. I don't want to get ahead of myself for it, right? Really? We are first in the form standings. Why not do that? I don't know. They've lost 5 games, Europa FC. Red Imps had lost 1. We defeated Red Imps. We can beat Europa FC as well. We are currently number 1 in the form table. We're making a late push to try and get that 4th place in the league and try and get that Europa League spot if we can. I don't think it's going to be likely. We're 7 points behind the Boca Juniors. I'm assuming we have to play them again still. If we do, then who knows? We might have a chance of pulling it off. But a win here would be an absolute must as well if we want to try and pull that off. Which I'm not expecting, to be honest. We got a win against Red Imps, which was fantastic. I think to expect a win here would be really pushing our luck. But you never know. Oh, Wheeler scored twice against Red Imps and trying to blitz it in the back of the net there again. Big goal kick. Here's good. Brings it forward. Ball into the box. Oh, hello. Hello! Sean Adakwa scores again. His 9th goal of the season makes it 1-0 in the 13th minute of, well, 14th minute of the game. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my god, if we could pull this off. If we could literally pull off the double win against the 2 big teams, that would be immense. Be like Leicester a few weeks ago when they beat Chelsea then Man City in 2 games. That'd be huge. Let's not get ahead of ourselves though. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. There's still a lot of game to play. A lot of game to play. Although the time is racing away, which is fantastic. We'll have another shot. Yellow card for Matthew. Good. Good is been pretty decent, really. I think I would like to probably get a better left winger next season. To sort of mix between the 2 formations of having this formation with the wingers, then having the Duo's done it. Duo scores as well, making it 2-0 in the 43rd minute. Mate, I mean, we're not going to catch Red Imps and Europa FC up, don't get me wrong, but these are points we're going to need if we want to try and steal that 4th place spot. Yeah, I want to get a better left winger next season so we can sort of mix and match between the formation with the 3 attacking mids, which is probably our strongest players are attacking mids, and this is more of our formation if we're playing against teams that are a bit stronger than us. So this is a counter-attack inside with 2 wingers. And Good is fantastic at the right weird spot. We just haven't really got a left winger yet, so maybe we can have a look at getting a better left winger. I mean, Marino can play that position, but it's not his favoured position. Well, that would give him something to do. I think Marino's going to be more of a bench player next year because it looks like Harvey's going to dominate that left-back spot because he is very, very good. Which is good for us because it's another homegrown player. Oh my god, they've messed up. It's 3-0. How has this happened all of a sudden? We've just clicked. We've just clicked all of a sudden. I mean, this guy's scoring goals all of a sudden. That was a terrible back pass, in fairness, by Hollis. And Adakwa gets his 10th goal of the season. Holy hell. Right. It's time for a double substitution. I'm going to go for Fidalgo and Sandell to come on. So get some fresh legs, and just to create a more dangerous forward line, they've got a free kick. It'd be nice to get a clean sheet in this game, to be honest. Oh my god, Adakwa is on the counter-attack. I said this is our counter-attacking. No way. Go on. Do a Ryan Giggs. Oh. Saved. Shame it would have been an amazing goal if he pulled that off. You get the corner. It's going to be Brown to take. In it comes. It's headed clear. Jean-Jules is going to get there, though. Play back down the line? No. We've dominated it. We've had 17 shots with 10 on target. We've dominated the game. We've got a penalty. We've got a penalty. Oh my god. Jean-Jules is going to take the penalty. I think he's done okay so far. I think he's missed a couple, though. And that's another one he's missed. Oh. I don't think it's going to be a massive issue. We're 3-0 up with 20 minutes left. I don't think that penalty miss is going to be a huge issue. We're pummeling them here. Their heads seem to have dropped. We continue the attack. Sandell. Quino does get the ball, though, actually. I thought that was another highlight to us, but it's not. Or is it? We're putting them under a lot of pressure again. Last time we did that, we got a goal from a bad, dodgy back pass. Toscano plays it forward to Hernandez. Here's Debar. And Kayobi with a headed clearance into Hanley Sandell. It's like these few youth players, Sandell and the other lad, Harvey, just seem to have just completed the team. Oh, Sandell scored. Just as I was talking about him, Joe Handley Sandell with his 2nd goal of the season. We are leading Europa FC 4-0. I mean, I don't know what's happened to the top 2 teams. Their form has dropped. And our form has just improved. Tenfold. Literally, we are unbeatable at this point in time. Who's going to come on now? Let's bring on Henry in place of... Let's bring off Wheeler just for a bit of protection for him. I can't believe that the results. I mean, this for me is a better one because it's a clean sheet as well. It's a clean sheet and it's a clear victory. I mean, the Red Imps one was 4-3, so it was a hard-fought battle. This one, I say it's a clean sheet. They're going to score, and they know off the bar. Duo gets it clear. Whew. This one has been a clear victory. We've dominated. They've had more possession, though, I think. I'll have to double check. They had, last time I looked, they had more possession, but we just... we've had lots more shots on target, and obviously more goals as well. Holy crap. Holy crap. You know what? I'm really looking forward to next season now, because if this team has finally clicked, I'm going to just add 1 or 2 more players. Not going to go mad with the new work permit rules. I'm going to have a look at that. That's going to really cause us problems, I think. We can't buy anybody now who's not from inside the EU. Anyone who's outside the EU has to have a work permit now, which is sort of buggers up some of the younger players I had, because one of them is Mexican, and we sign him officially next week, and he can't play for us because he hasn't got a work permit. There we go. we freaking just won against Europa FC 4 freaking nil. Let that sink in. We are now only 4 points away from Boca Juniors, but they do have a game in hand. Let's have a look at Boca Juniors' schedule. It does involve Lynx, St. Joseph's, Glasses. Oh my god, they've got the 3 teams, the bottom 3 teams in the league, but then their last 2 games are Europa FC and Lincoln. The leveled-up schedule now looks like this. So Gibraltar Phoenix, Lynx, Boca Juniors. Then we've got Lincoln Red Imps in the Rock Cup semis. Then Monskalp and St. Joseph's in the league to finish things off. So we've got the easier run in, but it's going to be interesting what happens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back. I don't know. I think I'm going to come back for these 3 games. So Lincoln Red Imps, Monskalp and St. Joseph's, depending on what happens when I get to this Boca game. If this Boca game is real game changer, I will show it. If not, then I'm not going to bother too much. But either way, if you have enjoyed this video, please do hit a like and of course subscribe if you want to see some more. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.